Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Kind of Creativity. So, as you can probably tell by the title and the massive sheet of paper behind me, today I'm going to be doing a sort of get to know me video, but in the shape of a draw my life video. So I hope you guys find this interesting, finding out a little bit more about me, and make sure to subscribe if you do. And without further ado, I'm just going to get drawing.
So the first thing I'm drawing is the calendar month for my date of birth, and I was born on the 4th of May 1999 in Harare, Zimbabwe. I was born a month premature, and the reason being for this was literally because my mum went to fly out to see my granddad because he had lung cancer, and I came early. And when I was 4 days old, I was taken to have my passport picture taken to fly back to the UK. So my whole life I've grown up in the same house in a small village with my mum and dad. When I was younger, I used to live with my grandma in this house as well, but she moved out when I got a bit older, and my parents both worked full time, so me and my grandma sort of did things together on a day-to-day basis, and she sort of brought me up. And I don't know, we probably did more than just shopping and cooking, but that's what I can mostly remember from my childhood. But I know I did also go to a preschool as well for some of the days during the week. So I started primary school, normal primary school age, and enjoyed gymnastics clubs, and then in later years started like cheerleading as well. I started high school or secondary school in September 2010 and suffered a lot from not feeling like I was being accepted by others, and so my parents threw me like a bowling sort of party to get to know and make some more friends, which did work, and yeah, I sort of got some different friends out of that. I have had one friend ever since primary school who's gone with me up until sixth form as well, but the majority of my friends group in the younger years was made up of one girl who was predominantly the most loud and outgoing, confident girl ever. I went on my first ever holiday in June 2012, which was a German exchange. And when I say first ever holiday, I mean first ever holiday without my parents, and that was a school trip. And then in summer 2013 I did the Duke of Edinburgh Award, which is basically like an expedition with what became the friend who I think helped me most and most understood me, like as I went up in secondary school, like up in the higher years and got older, and she actually was the person who I went to Germany in 2012 with, but I didn't really know her then. We went back to Germany again together in 2014 on another German exchange with the school, and then I came back and chose my GCSEs, which I chose as art, media, geography and BTEC production. I really struggled a lot at this time with my own self-worth and the value of my life, and in August 2014 my parents actually split up, and I genuinely believe that this was good at the time, and I grew and matured a lot as I went into my final year of my GCSEs, I think. This was the time that I began looking at colleges and was particularly interested in moving out and having like a sort of fresh start away from it all. In February 2015 though, when I was age 15, I first met my boyfriend, who I'm still with 2 years later, and we met at the local pub in a pool competition, and despite us going to the same school, we'd never met each other or seen each other at school before then. Easter 2015, my mum moved back in and my parents got back together in the summer of 2015. I finished my GCSEs that year. And applied for sixth form, not really knowing what was ahead of me. The run up to June 2015 also involved a lot of making cakes and decorations, because I was making stuff for my cousin's wedding at this time, before going off later in the month to take part in the NCS programme, which facilitated me to learn lots of new organisation and team working skills. Later that summer I went on a combined family holiday with me and my boyfriend's family to Saint-Tropez and had a really cool time, before starting up again at school, and this time in sixth form in September 2015, choosing the A-levels in media, English language, sociology and chemistry, which I dropped 3 months in because it was really hard. I struggled again a lot at this time with unpleasant behaviour, which led me to unleash a sort of rebel side, as I was being subjected to unpleasant behaviour really, and I missed certain lessons just because I couldn't concentrate in them and I wasn't learning as much as I thought I could, and so I taught myself my own things and did just as well as I would have done, much to my teacher's disbelief, and then went on to dropping out of sixth form in July 2016 and applying for an apprenticeship in childcare, and also starting my YouTube channel. So that was a really busy time for me, before going on 2 holidays to Croatia and Italy in July-August time, and then starting my apprenticeship in September 2016. And I'm absolutely loving the sense of fulfillment, and I've undergone so much training, and paired with my YouTube, which also provides a creative outlet, I finally feel like I'm going places.
So thank you for sticking around if you managed to get to the end of this video to hear about my whole life story so far. I hope you enjoyed hearing about the things that I've done and the things that have challenged me as I've been growing up. I am still currently 17 at the moment. I will be 18 very soon though. So really I've still got a lot left of my life. So if you are interested about having another one of these, like a continued version of this video in the future as I get a bit older, please leave it in the comments down below. As always guys, please subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!